Computer. Hey guys, welcome. So welcome to my compensation plan call. I'm going to go in detail. Let me mute everybody as they're coming in. I'm going to go into detail of just how we get paid. There's so many ways that we get paid. And I know it can be kind of overwhelming at first when you open the rewards plan and you're like, holy, what are all these numbers? What are all these levels? I kind of get the idea. And then you go and you open up your paycheck and you're kind of like, I don't even know how that number came about. So I'm going to help you guys understand that a little bit. But first, I'm going to tell you guys how to get paid. So your very first thing that you do when you come into this business, not just your very first day, but every single month, you want to make sure that you're qualified and active. Okay, what does it mean to be qualified and active? Being qualified and active, think of it as Lavelle wants you to earn your seat at the table. Okay, how do you earn your seat at the table? How you do that is you basically sell 100 QV to one customer. That's all you need to do. That makes you qualified and active. That makes you eligible to get paid, for an entire month. Okay, so hold on one second. So yeah, become qualified and active. So there's two ways you can do that. Is either you sell the $100, the 100 US dollars, or you purchase the $100. So that qualifies you to be able to sit at the table. Okay, so that is the very, very first thing. Without doing that, so if you go into the month and you are not yet qualified and active, you risk not getting paid. Okay, so I would just make sure, like if you ever go into your cloud office and you have that red number, the red zeros, make sure that you fill those. Even if you're under 100, you're still considered not qualified and active. So that should be your first goal every single month. Make sure that you clear that off. That way there's no you keep getting paid. Okay, so what happens when you are red zeros but you have promoters and stuff that are working under you? That commission actually rolls up to your upline. So make sure that you're at least qualified and active all the time. That's the very first thing to do on how we get paid. And let's see what else. So I'm going to go over the compensation plan. We talked about getting qualified and active. And, the first thing that I want you guys to look at and get familiar with when you guys are learning the compensation plan, and the best way to track your progress is really to pay attention to your dials in your cloud office. Okay, so on our home pages for our cloud office, we have the dials. Just fill the dials, okay? Try to fill the dials as quickly as possible. You will have your rank dial. Most of you guys, when you guys first start the month, will see the 4K VIP dial. There's going to be one that says QV. The top is your QV. Your QV is equivalent to $1 US. Okay, so $100 will be 100 QV and so forth. The second part is going to be your personal volume. Your personal volume is basically all of your retail sales and any personal purchases that you make yourself. Okay, so I can always tell by if somebody is really working their personal business by that PV number. Okay, so it's very, very important. You definitely want to, familiarize yourself with that middle dial that says current PV, because that's your personal volume. That's basically what you bring to the table, not your team included. Okay, so I would make it a personal goal at least to get 2,000 to 3,000 personal volume. Some of the girls on the team are doing 12,000 personal volume themselves. So that means that even without their team, they're pretty much at 12K on their own, which is just amazing. I mean, even myself, Callie, can you please stop? Sorry. Okay, quiet, please. Sorry, guys. Frozen. I have Elsa singing in the background. Okay, so where was I? Personal volume. Okay, yeah, even myself, even at the very top of the top rank of the company, I personally can do 6,000 every single month in personal volume. Now, that doesn't mean so whenever you sign a promoter, that personal volume is going to drop off. Okay, so because personal volume is literally just retail and your personal purchases. So so if you have very high PV, it means you have a lot of customers. If you don't, you might have a large team under you, or you might have more promoters. You might be really good at flipping customers to promoters. But retail is pretty much how we grow our checks the most in this business. Okay, it's no secret. When we have customers, we actually make more on customers. So I'm going to go over that now. Okay, so retail sales, if you guys have the compensation plans open, or if you guys kind of remember this, in retail sales, let me see if I can do a screen share so you guys can see. Let's see, share. Okay, so here I am. Here's a dial that I was showing you guys earlier. This is the PV. Can you guys see my cursor moving? You guys are all on mute.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Thank you. Okay, so this is the personal volume. That's basically retail sales and personal, personal sales. Okay, so I'm going to keep going down. I'm going to show you guys retail. Okay, so retail sales. As a promoter, you get paid on retail sales 4 levels down. So on your personal customers, you're going to make 20%. Okay, you're making 20% of the BV. The BV is very important. I'm going to explain that right after this. Okay, so personal customers, you make 20% of the BV. Your level 1 customers, which would be your promoters' customers, you would make 12% on that BV. Level 2 and 3, you make 4%. Okay, so what is bonus volume? Bonus volume is a number that Lavelle uses to calculate our pay. The BV is usually calculated at 50% of the QV. So for example, women's capsules are 60, right? The BV on that would be 30. So we would get paid, like if it was a retail customer, we would get paid 20% of the BV. Okay, so I have a little breakdown here. On that particular product, how much we would get paid. So on those capsules, I would make $6 on a retail purchase of just the capsules. If your promoter's customer bought it, you would make $3.60 on those capsules. And then, 2 levels down, it would be $1.20 on those capsules. That's just those capsules, guys. Okay, so that's just the retail sales. On top of this retail sale, we also get paid uni-level commissions, okay? So we don't just get paid that one time. We actually get paid twice on a retail sale. Even if you have like no team at all, even if it's just you have no promoters, you get paid twice on that one sale, okay? So the second part that you get paid, actually, hold on, I don't have a graphic for that. So the second part that you get paid on that same retail sale would be another 4%, okay? Because most people, if you're not a 200K or if you don't have that 200K promotional, you earn 4% uni-level commissions on all of your sales, okay? So yeah, even if you don't have a team, you get paid 2 different ways on that one sale. So let's see, bonus volume. So it might not seem like a lot at first, but as your team grows, it really adds up, like $3 here, $4 in there, or $3, $4 here and there. It really, really grows. And retail is, honestly, it's the best way to grow your business. When you do start growing with retail, people will eventually hop over to promoter. They love the products. They want to start earning themselves. They want to start getting their Thrive for free. Okay, so let me see what else. So that is the retail. Do you guys have any questions on retail or the uni level on your retails? I'm going to go a little bit more into depth, but if you guys have questions, unmute yourself so that everyone can learn. Nothing yet? Okay, so anyways, this LV comp plan, this thing that I'm actually looking at right now, I broke down the formulas. If at any time you guys want to take a look at this, it's on the Facebook page. If you search the Team Thrivolution page, type in compensation and this thing will pop up, and it literally goes through a breakdown of all of the compensation plan. This is something that I actually made myself. So if I were to sit down with you one-on-one, I would literally be reading this exact same thing to you. So this is actually really good. Take some expand and sit and try and learn this if you want to learn it, right? If you're somebody like me, I actually came into this business and I was just like, I'm just sharing with my friends. I don't even know when I'm getting paid. We get paid every Tuesday, cool. And every single week was a surprise to me, right? I didn't know what I was getting paid. I was just like, okay, whatever. Some checks, like we're just, in the beginning, your checks aren't going to be that big, right? So I'm actually going to just hop into my cloud office right now. This is something I've never done. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing that and I'm going to hop into my cloud office. I'm going to show you guys what my very first checks in this business look like. Okay, so never done this before. And I'm just going to show you. did an awesome story today about just kind of like my transformation and everything and how things start, and then like, you know, how things progress. So this is kind of behind the scenes. I'm going to show you guys. If you guys ever want to see what you know, your pay period histories are, I go into reports and pay period reports, and that's how you find it. Okay, so now let's see. So now I'm going to tell you guys, I've been doing this for almost 20 months now. We've built an amazing team, an amazing organization. There's probably 200Ks that make a lot more money than me. There's probably 200Ks that don't make as much as me. It really depends on how you build your organization. And I'm going to kind of show you guys, you know, how to, I'm going to show you guys like, you know, what you're doing. Really, you want to definitely keep everyone as close to the top as possible. Okay, so I will share my screen. Let's see. Okay, so these are like recent, but I'm gonna go all the way down. So I'm gonna tell you guys, I actually signed up as a promoter in September 2017 so I could escape the auto ship function. Okay, I didn't want to manage my auto ships. You know, Twin at the time was very, very new. She was ignorance on fire. She didn't tell me like, no, just stay a customer if you don't want to promote, right? We didn't know any of that stuff before. So as you can see, I have all these zeros here. Everything is a zero because I knew it wasn't working. I was literally just, I was supposed to be a customer, right? Finally, after watching, I got super sick and tired of being sick and tired. I got my first Thrive package where I started my Thrive experience on June 30th. And then, let me see when here. In July, that's when I started working, guys. So here's my very first paycheck in network marketing. It was $30.14. My QV at the time was 1,412. So I mean, you know, that's pretty much how much I brought in. I don't even know. Let's see what, can you guys all see my screen? Yeah. Okay, so brand promoter, okay, you have earned commissions with Lavelle, $30.14, okay? So I had 3 customers, 1 sales team promoter, it's probably Lena, and then, yeah, so here's that. So I basically sold $1,400, 1,012 was my personal volume, so I probably bought, I'm gonna guess I bought an $800 pack, so really, like, I wasn't getting paid much, so this is probably like 1 retail sale. Okay, so when you scroll down, this little thing, this round thing, the more colors you have on this grid, the more ways you're getting paid. Okay, so at this time, I was pretty much, it was just me, maybe Lena, but I had 1 retail sale, it looks like. Yeah, the same exact order number. Okay, so there's 1 order number down here. You'll see the retail sales. I made $25.12 on that 1 sale. And then my second one is a uni-level team commission. So that is exactly what I just explained to you guys. When you sell something, so this is a personal sale of mine. When you sell something, you make the retail sales, which is the 20% on the BV, and then you make your uni-level commissions. So that's the 2 ways you get paid. So yeah, this is my very first sale. Let me see what the person bought. Okay. Retail 4-week pack. I don't think we had that yet. Let me see. Yeah, so I had a customer that basically bought a burn package and they bought form. Oh, it's Stephanie. If you guys know Stephanie is one of my girlfriends. Okay, so yeah, I had 1 customer that bought that. So on this 1 sale, that was $323 US, I made, let me go back. I made, where is it? $30.14, guys. So that's pretty good. I mean, so as an average, like, you know, the BV is a little bit hard to like calculate off the top of your head, and the BV will always change depending on what the item is. Okay, so it's between 40 and 50%. But what you can, like, off the top of your head, whatever your retail sales are, you can expect to make about 10% back. Okay, those are just very rough numbers. And when it comes to, you know, 20% of the BV is pretty much 10% of the entire sale, right? So that is just a very simple way of how you get paid. Okay, so that is my very first check in network marketing. Let's see what it looked like about, let me see, how far should we go back? Okay, first check in network marketing, we will go to like a week. Let me see. I got a car bonus. We'll go to 2 weeks later. Okay, so 2 weeks later, my organization is growing, right? I hit the 4K rank. I had 13 customers, 3 personally sponsored promoters, you know, these little things. My QV at the time was 3,700, so just a little bit under a 4K. My personal volume, 460. So these are things like, you know, when you see your pay period reports, like I like to go back and look at these things, but look at, I'm getting paid a couple more different ways. Okay, so there's 3 new things that I'm getting paid on. 1 is our retail sales, customers, always bringing customers. 2, uni level commissions. You're always getting paid those 2 ways no matter what. Doesn't matter if you have a team or not. Okay, Infinity Fast Starts. What is an Infinity Fast Start? Infinity Fast Start is how we get paid on promoter packages. Okay, so anytime that you sell a starter pack, a promoter pack, a VIP pack, you're getting paid an Infinity Fast Start. Yeah, so this one I sold a $400 kit, more than likely. And then if you actually scroll down, you can see on every order how you get paid. So, you know, if you guys are new and you're like, some of you guys may have like, you know, lots of transactions happening. Some of you guys may not, but if you guys don't, it's a really good time to just kind of like look at it, open it, see what you get paid on. And you can literally figure out how much you get paid. I mean, you can just kind of like do the reverse math, right? Like here's the order, 230 QV. The BV on that particular order was 106. Okay, this is probably a burn order. Okay, because it's like, you know, it's between 40 and 50% the BV. So anytime you need to like see if you got paid on a particular order, you can go in here and see if, oh, damn it. You can go in there and see if the order is there, you know, if you actually got paid on it. So that is that. And I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so that's 2 weeks in. Hold on, which check was that? So as you can see, my check started to grow. It went from $30 to I think $300. Infinity Fast Starts will grow your checks a lot too. So if you guys are selling a lot of promoter packs, you know, you actually get paid more than that. So something I want to share with you guys about promoter packs. If you do the math, $80 out of $400 sold is a lot more than 20%, okay? Or it's a lot more than 20% or 10% or whatever it is. So we make more when we sell promoter packs. Let me see that same check. So yeah, my $30 check went to $226.21. And I mean, like, when you see stuff like this, it might not seem like a lot to you, but when you actually think about it, like how much is your phone bill every single month? This check, this one weekly check would cover your phone bill, right? Another analogy that I really like to use is that, you know, if somebody gave you a gift card every single month to Nordstrom for like $200, you would be like, wow, this is amazing, right? So that's why it's so important just to have the right mindset when you are like working this as a side hustle, right? It is worth it. You know, it does take some work, but it's worth it. And it's something that you can do from your phone. So anyways, 2 weeks later, my checks grew. They started growing to that. And it was literally me just like sharing with my friends. I didn't even know, like at this point, I think it's probably even 6 months down the line, I didn't even open one of these paychecks to see what I was actually getting paid, guys. So I know there's a lot of people that are like, how much do we get paid? And really, like, on every single sale, like just think of it as you make 10% on every sale. That is the best way to you know, to kind of think about it. Like, it's just, you know, just a rough estimate. And then on promoter packs, you make the fast start. So start to memorize those numbers, you know, 30 on the starter, 80 on the promoter, 140 on the VIP. Okay, if you guys can't remember those things, you guys can always go back to the compensation plan and look. So I'm going to go back to pay period reports. Let's see what happens when you start working your business. So we'll go to November 2018. I was still a 12K. So I reached 12K pretty quickly in the company, and it was 6 months where I was pretty much struggling at the end of the month, every single end of the month. And I wanted it so bad. I didn't want to ever lose my rank. And even if I was like $3,000 away on the last day, I was very hard on myself, you know, where I was like, oh my God, I need to do this. I need to get this. Where am I going to get this from? Do I need products? Who do I need to follow up with? Right. So let's go to November 26, 2018. Let me see. we'll go to November 19th. Okay, so still a 12K. So even a 4K and a 12K, like, you know, it really, like, we'll go back down to the grid. Okay, how much, what are we getting paid on here? Here's our retail sales. 211.74 on retail sales. This is all USD, guys. If you guys, I know there's a lot of Canadians on here, so these are USD figures. This would still be pretty, like, this would be 30% more if it were in Canada. Uni level team commissions, okay, $97. And then team commissions matching bonus. Okay, so this is a new thing. This is a new thing I haven't explained to you guys yet. So if you guys have 4 qualified and active promoters, which at this time I did, you will get a 20% check match on your team. So that's what that is. There's a lot of different ways that you can actually grow your check. Just by having those 4 qualified and active, it's going to pay you that little extra bit every single month. So it might not seem like a lot, like $17.58, but that, like, every single week is going to amount to like $100 bucks at least a month, right? So you're getting a raise just by making sure that you cross your T's and dot your I's, have your 4 qualified and active promoters. Once you get, you know, more promoters, if you have 8 qualified and active promoters, you get a 40% check match. Okay, so so yeah, here's this. I was still 12K. This is not really a busy week. Obviously, this thing, there's like no promoter packages. So I didn't get paid on any promoter packages this week. But yeah, I'm basically teaching you guys how to read your checks. And let's see if I have like a bigger check. Okay, so week 52, 2018. Let's see what's in here. 12K, I earned $500. See, more ways we get paid. Okay, so this little circle, your goal is to basically like fill this thing as a rainbow. Okay, so there's retail sales, we got paid on that. Infinity Fast Start. Okay, Infinity Fast Start, those are those promoter packs. It looks like here I probably sold 2 promoter packs. It says $160, so 80 and 80. Uni level team commissions, again, that's basically what you get paid on your team. So if you have promoters, you're basically earning uni level commissions on their team, and you're also earning uni level commissions on yourself. Okay, so that is where that number comes from. As your team grows, your uni level commissions are going to grow. The second part, Infinity Fast Start match with Accelerator. See, this is something, if you go into the LV compensation plan, which, let me see, Fast Start match Accelerator. Okay, so on promoter packages, if you are a 4K VIP and above, you actually earn an extra 20% check match on promoter packs. Okay, so there's a bunch of different ways that we get paid check matches. We get paid uni level check matches, Infinity Fast Start check matches with Accelerator. So, you know, those are other things that I had no clue. I didn't even know what these things were. So just, you know, just know that on your retail and on your promoter packages, if you hit 4K and above, you will get an extra check match on that. Okay, so this is why it's so important, especially during the last, like during the end of the month. That's why it's so important to hit 4K. Okay, so I know that when a lot of us hit 4K, a lot of people are like, well, what do I get? Well, you know, it's kind of, you have to open your check, and like basically if you hit 4K by the end of the month, you're basically guaranteeing yourself the very next month, right? Because like we hit our rank, and then it determines our pay rank for the next month. So if you're getting paid as a 4K, you're eligible to get those 20% check matches. You're eligible to get your other check matches, your team commissions check matches. So that's why it's important to hit 4K. Okay, so if you are a brand promoter, you're not eligible to get either of those 2 ways of getting paid. So you know, some people at the end of the month, it's like, oh no, I don't think I'm going to hit 4K. It's okay, I can't find the last sale. You know, so you're basically like disqualifying yourself from getting paid those 2 special ways, right? Those check matches. And I encourage you guys, like if you guys are close to your ranks, try to get to your rank, try to get to 4K, because you never know what's going to happen the next month, right? You never know if like, you know, more people come into your business and like they start selling these like packages and stuff. It could be an extra $100, $200 or whatever into your paycheck, right? So always be in the mindset of, you know, growing your checks and just just like hitting your goals, right? This is like, I mean, it's not, you know, when you see like your uplines or like people like pushing you to hit their ranks, it's not for them. It's actually for you. It's really to grow your checks, not really for theirs. So yeah, that's that. Those are two ways. A lot of people don't even know we get paid those ways. Last part, and then here, this purple thing is that team commissions matching bonus. So had I not hit a rank, this green and purple would not be there. Okay, so you would only be getting your blue, red, and yellow. So I hope that helps with just kind of like looking at your checks. Now I'm going to show you guys what happens when you really work your business, and then like a year later, you know. So let's look at July. So I started in July. Let's go to July 2019 and see. Okay, so this is just a basic week, just another day in Laval. There's nothing special going on here. I am paid as a 200K here. So 200K promotional. Okay, I'm going to talk about that. So 200K promotional, you can only get it in your first 60 days of joining the business. So if you buy the VIP package in your first 60 days, you will get what's called 200K VIP promotional. What that does is it doubles your uni level commissions to 8%. Instead of earning 4% on your entire organization, it boosts it to 8%. Okay, so I'm going to go over our ranks and stuff and how you unlock levels. But if you have this 200K promotional, it basically opens you up to get paid 8 levels down and 8% on everyone. Okay, so a lot of you guys, when you come into this, you guys are not going to be 8 levels deep. You guys might be like 1, 2, maybe even 3 levels deep. But like you're getting double uni level commissions. And I'm going to share with you guys. This is, let me see, what is my QB? Okay, so the team is big by this time. I think we had already hit 200K, but we were somewhere in between 80K and 200K. But here is all the ways we get paid. As you can see, uni level team commissions is huge. It's majority of my, you know, of my paycheck. Some of you guys who are like crazy, like customer rock stars and stuff, you guys will be higher in the retail. Okay, so my retail sales, $259 from retail sales. $206 just team commissions matching bonus. Okay, that's just the 20% or 40% check match. I'm not sure how many. Let's see. Infinity fast start match with accelerator. Those are those two things that I just talked about. Uni level team commissions, $700 in uni level team commissions. Okay, so this is the power of residual income, the power of network marketing. Infinity fast starts. These are kits that are sold within my first 4 levels. Okay, $300. This is like why it's so you know, important to build your business, and this is basically the dream, right? To be able to earn this type of income from home. You know, I'm not going to say it's easy. It took a long time to build to this, but if you don't, you know, keep building and keep just like, you know, ignorance on fire, just keep getting people on Thrive and just, you know, like this is what it could be, right? So I'm literally, when you see something like this, if you see there's 5 ways that you're getting paid, you're doing a really good job, because that means that you're literally utilizing all of the different ways that we get paid in this company. So this is a year, you know, about a year of me being into the business. And as you can see, it breaks down everything. So our back end cloud is very, 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 very powerful of how it like actually calculates all of these things. If any of you guys are like in a business background, there's so many components that comes with a business, and Lavel's cloud office is seriously amazing, because not only it's pretty much doing all of our payroll, how we get paid, you know, all of the products and stuff that it manages. Like, you know, you can see here, level 1, level 2, you know what I mean? So if you guys are really like into numbers and stuff, then like take a look at your checks. But if you're not, just, you know, and if you want to make more, like you can literally just like ask me or your upline, like, hey, I want to make more. How can I grow my checks, right? You can hop on a 3-way call with me. I will literally tell you, like, send me your last paycheck, and I will tell you if there's anything that you can do, like a little tweak, you know, if you can get 1 more promoter to be qualified and active to grow your check, like things like that. I'm here for you guys, just for stuff like that. Okay, so enough about my paychecks. You know, these are weekly paychecks, by the way. This is just like a typical week, no double, triple fast starts, nothing like that, no rank advancement bonuses. You know, it varies. It goes up and down. Like there's some weeks where, you know, I might not make as much. There's other weeks where I'm just like, holy crap, I'm crying in the car, transferring my commissions. That is the power of network marketing, guys. It's something that, you know, Lisa Fuller, like this is why she continues to do all these trainings and stuff all the time, because she knows what it feels like to be, you know, to be like check to check, or to be dead broke, crawling into like one side of a van, and then all of a sudden coming and getting like these crazy weekly paychecks, right? So that is what we all want to help you guys to do. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing that screen and go back to the compensation plan. So do you guys have any questions? Don't feel shy. I'm sure some of you guys have some type of questions. Just jump in before I jump into the next topic.
Hey, Jackie, it's Susie.
Hi.
Sorry. So I logged on a little late, so you might have already covered this. So if I have a customer under me and that person has a referral under them, do I make commission off that referral?
Yes, good question. This is a very good question. Okay, so your customers' referrals, they still count as your customers, as if they were your very own. Okay, so the only thing that it doesn't count for is if your customer's referral, they don't count towards your Thrive for Free credits. Okay, because your customer, so basically Lavelle will only give Thrive credits to the personal referrer. Okay, so do you understand what I'm saying? So you'll get the commission, but as far as Thrive for Free, you that would be your customer's Thrive for Free person.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but you get paid the commission. They just get the opportunity to Thrive for Free. So yeah.
So would that be my like uni level 2?
No, it would be like your retail. So you would get paid the 20%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your customers' referrals are still considered your customers. It's until they hit promote. Like if your customer were to hit promote, then it would turn into your level level 2. It would turn into your level 1, not a personal. But yeah, technically level 2.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into, let me get us out of these things. So many things open. Rewards plan, where are you? I thought I had it open. Sorry guys. You see, so yeah, vanishing auto ship. That's also in the LV compensation plan explained. I also go over that. I guess I'll go over it quickly too. So vanishing auto ship. Basically, if you have 2 personally enrolled customers, you will get your Thrive for free. How that works is, let me share the screen. Okay, so how that works. You have customer 1 that buys $200. You have customer 2 that buys $400. You will receive the average in credits, okay? So $300. If you have 5 customers, right, they're going to take the 2 highest customer orders and they're going to give you the credits. And then basically what Susie was saying, if you have a customer that refers people, they're the ones who are going to get the Thrive credits, but they have to have 2 as well. So yeah, Lavelle will only pay credits to 1 person. So yeah, they'll only pay credits to the personal referrer. If that makes sense. Okay, so how do Thrive credits work? Okay, let me go through that. So Thrive credits, the way that they work, somebody typing something? And they must be on auto ship. Yeah, so they have to schedule an auto ship at checkout. Okay, so I'm super paranoid when it comes to these things. So what I always tell my customers is just stay on auto ship until at least the 2nd, right? If they don't need it, then they can pause or modify it like after that. So if you have a customer that does not check out on auto ship, they're not going to count towards Thrive for free. So that's the most important thing to know. They must put it on during checkout. Thank you for asking. I'm sure everyone has questions. I have the group chat open, so anytime you guys have questions, you guys can type it in. Now I'm going to go over Infinity Fast Starts. Okay, so the promoter packages, whenever you guys see these, a lot of you guys, the very first time you see a promoter package is when you're going for your VIP 800, because then, you know, we're taught to get 2 customers on auto ship and 2 promoters that buy a kit, right? So these are the kits. It doesn't show how much they are, but the starter kit is the 200 USD, 260 Canadian. The promoter kit is the 400 USD, 520 Canadian. The VIP kit is the 800 USD, 1040 Canadian. And this is basically what we get paid on all those packages, okay? So like me, I'm Jackie. If I sold a promoter kit to someone, I would make $80 on that one kit, okay? So how that works, you get the $80, that's basically your base fast start pay. If there's any upgrades, like if they upgrade to burn, they will pay you, you know, on the BV. So like the $40, if they upgrade to $40, they're gonna pay you on that BV. So you will make a little bit extra if they change their patch, right? So it'll be like 80 and some dollars. Okay, so that's that. Level 2. This is basically, so you guys know Twin is my upline. If I sold a promoter package, Twin would make $40 on that promoter package. Okay, so that's like level 2 is like how it's going up. Okay, and then level 3. If I sold that promoter package, Gary Volk, who is Twin's upline, would make the $20. Okay, level 4. If I sold that promoter package, Tanya, who is Gary's wife and you know, and his upline, would make $10. So on that one promoter package, that's how much is being paid out upline. Okay, so so yeah, there's that. Hey ladies. Okay, so on top of that, let's see, if you have 2 personal qualified and active, you'll earn an extra 10% match on those Infinity Fast Start bonuses. Okay, if you have 8 qualified and active and you're 4K and above, you'll earn 20%. So this is basically what we get paid on promoter packages. We do get paid a lot more. You know, honestly, I actually so and also we have a really crazy amazing promo that comes out every 45 to 60 days, and we sell the most promoter packs during that time. So it's called double triple fast starts. We haven't seen one in a while. I won't be surprised if I see one in like the next week or so. But whenever that comes out, this level 1 right here, $80. Okay, if you sold 2 to 3 packages to your personally enrolled, that number will double or triple. Okay, so let me see 1 second. I gotta calculate this. So if you sold, and this is like, you know, when double triple fast starts comes out, you're gonna see me go live about it. There's lots of like videos and stuff that go on the Facebook page about it. But if you sold 2 promoter packages during double triple fast starts, instead of making $80 on that one package, you would make $160 on the first one and $160 on the second one. So this is like the time where the volume, the momentum and everything is super crazy. A lot of you guys on here, if you guys are my personally enrolled, you guys might have like gotten a rebate from me. That's me giving back because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna help out my promoters. I'm selling packs like crazy. I probably sold like 3, 4, right? Instead of, I'm gonna keep one part of the commission for myself, I'm gonna give some back to my promoters, right? So that is totally discretionary. Not everyone is going to be able to do that, right? But if you are able to, it's a really good way to help out your promoters. It gets more product into people's hands. It keeps us thriving for free. It keeps our credits for, you know, for other purposes where we can actually give back our credits because we don't really need products, right? So that is basically how we get paid on promoter packages. Okay, so let's see. So here is basically a sample of how we get paid. This is a grid. You know, if you guys are a little bit more visual, this shows you how you get paid on like, you know, promoter packs. This was a little bit confusing to me when I first actually started the business. I was looking at this and I was like, oh my gosh, what does this mean? But yeah, if you guys want to take a look at that, you guys can. Okay, any questions about promoter packs? Oh, another thing. So Susie, I was on the phone with her yesterday. She was like, oh, I didn't get paid on like my husband's thing. So her husband bought as a promoter. Promoter packs do not have BV, guys. It's actually just a set rate amount. So it's either the 30, 80, 140. So these don't have BV. So also, if you go into your business snapshot, you will be able to see your QV and your BV for the month. If the BV is very low for the month, it usually means like that we had a lot of promoter packs that sold. If it's really high, it means we had a lot of customer sales. So something I noticed, I know I'm a little bit geeky when it comes to this, but I noticed that Lavelle, if we like every other month, they will alternate on how we get paid. Okay, so there's going to be a month where our BV is super high. That means they're pumping out a bunch of customer sales, kind of like what just happened this month. Our BV this month is very high because we had that crazy buy one get one, which bumps the BV up super high. Next month, I can tell you, and you guys can tell me I'm a genius later when this happens. Tomorrow or next month is probably going to be double, triple fast starts. We're going to sell kits like crazy. So, you know, just a little bit of forecasting for you guys. Okay, so aside from that, do you guys have any questions? Let's see, what else will I share with you guys about the compensation plan? We're going to go into the ranks next. Any questions? Nothing? Okay, so I'm going to share this screen with you guys. Okay, so here we have basically our ranks. Okay, so everything is on the uni level grid. Our compensation plan, there's a lot of different, in network marketing, there's a lot of different compensation plans. You'll hear things like binary, you know, I don't know, it's uni level. There's a whole bunch of like different names for them. Our compensation plan is a hybrid uni level. So there's a bunch of different ways we get paid. So this is basically, like, as you can see here, let's see, as a brand promoter, okay, you get paid 3 levels down. So what that means is like you're getting paid on your promoter, you're getting paid on their promoter, you're getting paid on that person's promoter. If they bring in anyone else under and there's no volume to carry you to 4K, you're not going to get paid on that 4th level. Okay, so that's super rare, right? That's super rare. Like most people start working like high up. Like, you know, usually your first person that comes in is working with you. Your second person even is working with you. It's really hard to get like placed out like down here where you're not getting paid, but it's not impossible. Okay, so here's a promoter. Hold on, I see some messages. What are we saying in the chats? But does not want to create an account under them. Okay, I'll answer that later. Okay, so promoter. So when you hit the very first rank in the company, once you reach 4K, we talked about the thing where you get your check match, right? You get your team match bonus, you get your fast start check match bonus, and you also unlock 2 levels of the compensation plan. So instead of getting paid on 3 levels, you get paid 5, okay? So that is one of the most, like, you know, every time you hit a new rank, you're basically unlocking a new level of getting paid. Okay, so this is really important, okay? What if you sign somebody, you sign one of your really good friends, they're super shy, they're like, oh, you know, I don't know if this promoting thing is for me, but I'm gonna introduce you to my friend, right? So she introduces you to someone, she starts working, she's loving the product, like, great, you know, I have a couple friends, I know this person, she's got a huge network, you know, like, I'm gonna bring her into this business, right? So you bring her in, she's got a huge network. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm so busy, da 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 da. But I have a bunch of friends who are in network marketing, I'm going to introduce to them. So by that time, by the time you find somebody who might be working for real, they might be 4 levels down, right? So that's why it's so important to like unlock new levels, because you never know where your rock star is going to fall on this grid. So just think about that, guys. You know, of all the people that you bring in, and really network marketing, guys, you guys should be reaching out to everybody. Crystal said this really funny thing to me. She said every dud knows a stud. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you have 200 followers, right? It doesn't matter if you have like, if you don't know people, it doesn't matter if you're shy. For sure, you know somebody who can rock this business. Okay, so where are they going to fall on your grid, right? Where where are they going to sign? Like, it might not be your level 1 that's going to sign that person. It might be your level 8, right, who signs this person, or your level 5. That's why it's so important to understand, like, you know, how you're getting paid, right? So the closer up they are, the better. And the more levels you unlock, the better. Okay, so 4K VIP, you need 2 active legs, right? You get paid 5 levels. Once you get to 12K VIP, you get paid down to 6 levels. You need 2 active legs. When you get to 40K and up, you need 4 active legs. And basically, every time you hit a new rank, you unlock a new level. So 40K VIP, you get paid 7 levels. When you get to 80K, you get paid the full 8 levels of your organization, right? I'm going to tell you guys right now, even me, myself, as a 200K, I'm still working in my 6th level. So there's so much potential for you guys to grow this business. As long as you guys really pre-screen people and be like, why do you want to promote? Are you ready to promote? You know, you just don't want too many people that are like not working in between, right? Just try to keep, like, if people are serious about the business, let them promote. If they're not, then just keep them as a customer, because 1, we get paid more on customers, right? 2, you're not taking away their VIP clock or opportunity. What if one day they actually really want to do this? And, you know, I can't tell you how many promoters have come into this, who were signed up, and, you know, maybe they didn't hit their VIPs because they weren't told, or maybe they didn't try. And then finally, when they really want to start working again, they're like, crap, man, I missed my VIPs. So really sign them up when they're ready. You know, it's honestly just the best way. They will have a better taste in their mouth as long as they do that. Okay, so enough about that. Another thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is when you get to, like, so most network marketing companies, they make a cap on how much your strong leg can do for you. Okay, so I'm going to explain this to you guys. It's a little bit advanced, but okay, so we have this thing called a 60-40 rule. So you can only get up to 60% of your volume from your strong leg, and then you have to get the rest of the 40 to hit your rank. So what that means is that if you're trying to get to your 4K VIP, right, your strong leg can be no more than 2,400. Okay, so once they get to 2,400, your dial will stop. You're still getting paid on everything that they do, so that's the good part. So you don't have to worry. You're not losing any money not hitting your rank, but you have to work outside of that leg and bring in another 1,600 to get yourself to 4K. Okay, so there is a 60-40 rule, and they really just do that. It's just a way that Lavelle makes it fair. Okay, so they want to make it so that you're not just riding on one team to do all the work for you, right? If you want to like get somewhere in this, you also have to build yourself. You also have to build outside of that leg. It's not just like, you know, oh man, I signed a rock star, I'm like set for life. You kind of are, because they're going to pay you a lot, but you know, the goal is really to grow your business and be like, you know, to grow a really good business and be even, right? Most people will have a strong leg. That's okay. I have a strong leg. My strong leg is like freaking amazing. Don't be scared of your strong leg. It really just means that you're blessed, right? You're blessed to have a strong leg, and it just means that you know, just keep trying to work outside of that leg, get people on Thrive, and you know, and so that you can actually grow up in the ranks as well. Okay, so do you guys have any questions about this? This is kind of like this is kind of where everyone's like, okay, well, what is this? What is all this like stuff? And how do I get to this rank? And you know, it is a learning process. It's not something I expect you guys to know like right away. Oh, but okay, so once you do get to 200K, like you can see, there's a huge raise right there, right? So 8% on your entire like organization is a huge, 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 you know, raise basically. So when you hit the top of the comp plan, you get a huge raise. Any questions? Okay, and very simple. How do we succeed in this business? Okay, so I know that all these numbers and stuff, you're like, oh my God, how am I going to get to 12K one day? The way we succeed in this business is basically helping all the promoters and everything under you. If you are trying to get to 4K, You can get to 4K on retail alone. It's possible. I've seen a lot of you girls are freaking rock stars, bringing in customers all the time. Don't have a promoter working with you guys yet. You know, I pray every day that you guys will get promoters, like, you know, soon to join your business. But the best way to get to 4K is to help, you know, help a promoter get to their VIP. And if you keep like teaching that, like this business is basically all duplication. You will not get to the top of the company without helping your people, right? You will not get to 12K without helping someone go to 4K. You will not get to 40K without having at least like 12K. So you really have to, you know, teach people to just kind of like just do the do, right? Do your VIP 800 every single month. I'm gonna go into VIP 800. I'm gonna go into why the company rewards us very early on to learn VIP 800. Okay, so every network marketing company has a very special equation of how to work their business, right? I've never been with another network marketing company, but they always have something. It's basically a duplicatable pattern that they want you to learn. It's something that just kind of like makes it simple. If you don't know where to start, this is where you start. Every single month, okay, so in your first 2 to 3 weeks, when you join Labelle, they give you a time clock where you can get your VIP 800 and 1600. Basically, they want you to bring in 2 customers that are on auto ship, 2 promoters that buy a kit, right? When you get those 4 people, if they equal 800 QB, you will get VIP 800 bonus. So it's basically $400 US, 520 Canadian, and they give you $100 in credits, 130 Canadian. And you'll also make the commissions. So you're making the retail commissions, the uni level commissions, the fast start bonuses. So all of that on top of those bonuses, right? They do that early on so that you will learn the secret sauce. Okay, so that is literally the secret sauce. If you want to grow in this business, you know, I'm going to tell you guys, really real, it's hard to get promoters in the beginning if no one knows that you're even promoting Thrive, right? How are you going to get your friends and stuff to trust you? Honestly, in the beginning, I asked for favors. I asked my mother. I made my husband an account. I'm like, hey, I need to hit this bonus, right? Like as time grows, you know, the more, like every month that passes, right, you're going to get more customers and more customers. Even past your 2 and 3 weeks, once your VIP is done, keep repeating the action of VIP 800. Who do you know, right? 2 customers, 2 promoters. Realistically, you'll probably get like 5 customers or 6 customers, 7 customers, however many customers, right? Eventually, those people who are loving Thrive, if they love their experience, if you're doing your job, you know, following up with your customers, nurturing them, right? How are you doing today? How's your Thrive experience? You know, are you drinking water? If you baby your customers like that, they're eventually going to love their experience. Guess what? The mental clarity is going to kick in, right? Okay, so, you know, before Thrive, brain fog, right? I didn't even know what this stuff was. After a while, the mental clarity starts kicking in. They're like, holy crap, I love these products. I'm ready to start sharing it with people, right? That is how you get promoters. And like, you know, so every month, if you do that, 2 customers, 2 promoters, like your goal is basically to get customers loving Thrive, get your customers who are loving Thrive to eventually see the opportunity. And you keep doing that and your business will grow, right? If you teach your promoters to do that, their business grows. So that is where the duplication happens. That's where the magic happens. That's what they call the pyramid scheme. You know what I mean? So, so yeah, help your people and, you know, your checks are going to grow. So something that Jason and Paul like to say is that we have an inverted compensation plan. So it's not just the people all the way to the top making all the money. Like, yes, they do make a lot of money, but the people who first come into this business, they can make a really good chunk of money. They can make close to almost $2,000 like when they first join this business. So it's really not pennies, but it is hustle for pay. Okay, you guys have to do the do in order to, you know, get paid in this business, right? So any questions on that? Do you have any questions? So now's the time, guys. If you guys have questions, Am I still sharing my screen? Okay, yeah, so look at this. This is like here's that circle again, what I wanted to show you guys. This is how this is getting paid a lot more than the ones I showed you. So uni level, double, triple fast start, team commissions, matching bonus, retail sales, infinity fast start, and infinity fast start with accelerator. Next time that we have like double, triple fast starts, like, you know, I hope that you guys will fill up your dials, like your little pie like this, right? Lots of colors means you're doing a great job. You're literally utilizing every way of the compensation plan. Okay, so enough about the commissions and stuff. I'm pretty much like past that. I know a lot of you guys like, you know, when you guys come into this, what is your goal? It's usually the car bonus, right? So at the very second rank of the company, at the very second rank, so not the top rank, not even the second or third to the top rank, the second rank of the company is the VIP auto bonus rank. So Jason and Paul are so smart because this is something that's very achievable. If you like, you know, want your people to come in and stay with you, like this is a great incentive that is pretty much available. Like you can work this business part-time and get this, no problem, right? You can't work this business like, you know, just sometimes. Lisa Fuller said it. She's like, you can work this business full-time, you can work this business part-time, but you can't work this business like sometimes. Okay, so that's something that she said that really stuck with me, and she's totally right. But most people, when they come into this, their very first goal, it's just like, or their dream is really like, I just want to get the car, right? I just want my second largest bill in my household to be paid, right? So the auto bonus rank is really amazing. How it works is, if you have a car, if you have a qualifying car, they will pay you 800 USD, 1040 Canadian, 5 years or newer, white or black, you know, all those cars. If you don't, they'll still pay you $300. So when I actually joined this business, I really wanted that auto bonus, but I was in disbelief. I was just like, holy crap, you know, wow, this auto bonus, I got it. This is amazing. Like, you know, I'll wait a little bit. I'm going to see if, you know, I can maintain this, right? That didn't go away. If you continue to work your business the way that you're supposed to, if you keep your people close to you, right? If you keep your promoters, if you lock arms with them and be like, no, you're doing this with me. If you guys build that community, you know, this is going to be no problem for you guys. Okay, so that is that. And then the very same car, you know, once you get to 40K, if you have like if you have the specifications, like, you know, the 2 personal 12Ks, customer auto ships, they will actually pay you $1,600 for your car every month. If, you know, if a Lamborghini was a qualifying car, that would probably be like how much it would cost. But most cars don't even cost that much, right? So really, our auto bonus program is the best. It's the best program in network marketing. I have seen other companies where they force you to, not force, but they make you have like over 100,000 in sales. They make you maintain it for at least 3 or 6 months or whatever before you can even get your car paid for. And the amount that they pay you is like $700 or something. And you can only choose from one car. So we're really, really, really blessed to be with Lavelle. Lavelle's auto bonus this plan is like, it's unheard of. Okay, I don't even know another company that lets you pick like which cars. They might even just be like one brand. Like, okay, you can go get a Lexus. Okay, you can get a Mercedes, but not like a whole array of cars, right? They're honestly so good to us for doing this. And yeah, and it's at a very low rank in the company, right? It's $12,000 in team sales. So basically, if you have 2 4Ks and you're a 4K yourself, you can get that auto bonus. And yeah, I mean, if I was at a different company, like if I was at a different company, there would only be like me earning the car, which is like, it's terrible, right? So Lisa Fuller, she's actually our millionaire, one of our millionaire uplines. She was in the top of her company before, but nobody else was seeing success. That is terrible. I mean, like, one of the most fulfilling things as a leader is being able to share your success with, you know, with the people that you bring on board, right? So that's something that is very, very different. I mean, if you have been in, you know, I'm not sure, most of you guys are like first time in network marketing, so am I. But there's a lot of people who are just like, you know, that came from other companies and their people did not see success. It's really, really hard to maintain a business that way. So we're really lucky here at Lavelle. You know, if you need the help, you have the support. Like, it's not just me that can help you guys. It's like, you know, there's so many great leaders in between you and I. There's so many great leaders above of me who host Zooms all the time, right? So the support here is really, really, really good. And then if you guys are still looking at my screen when building a team, like I have, you know, just like little tips in here. So some of these things is keep in mind, you can build as wide as you want. Use your waiting room for strategic team building. If you guys have signed a promoter, right, in the first 60 days, and they're in their first 60 days, contact your upline to see if you need to move them. This is something that you guys really should get into the habit of. It's how we build very strong teams, strong foundations. Here, I'm gonna share my. I'm not gonna share my screen anymore, so you guys can see my face. I just realized you're probably looking at what you would call it, at a paper. Oh no, where'd you guys go? Okay, so and then try to build each level 1 leg that you have into strong teams. Okay, so you know, I myself, I've signed maybe like 40 or 50 promoters. I only have a couple level 1s. I'm building stronger teams rather than having like 50 across. I would rather have like dense, like stronger teams, right? That's how you can keep people like working in this business and really build something for their future, right? Let's see. So keep your organization tight. Get rid of inactive, non-working promoters in the middle of the team to maximize the compensation plan. Do not sign up promoters that do not want to work this business and are not willing to build correctly. Okay. So Lisa Fuller always likes to say this. She's like, you know, sometimes we just get so like desperate and we're like salivating that somebody wants to join us. But if they're not ready, don't force them. Okay. Really make sure that someone's ready to run. Someone is like ready with the vision. You know, I don't want you guys to bring people into this organization, be like, yeah, I'll try promoting, we'll see how it works. You know, people who are going to try it for like a month or two. Really, it's a long game plan. Okay, so you know, we're really lucky here. Again, I'm going to tell you how lucky we are. We don't have fees that we have to pay. Like I showed you guys in the beginning, when I first started this business, I signed up as a promoter because I didn't want to be on auto ship. But all that time, there was like a full year where my account just sat here. I didn't have to pay a fee. I didn't pay a membership fee to join. Like there was nothing, right? I didn't have to do any of that. So this business is a free business to run, right? We have our amazing cloud office. You know, anything like even if you didn't have a leader like me, or if you didn't have Twin, or if you didn't have any of the amazing leaders in between us, if you literally plugged into the homepage, the home screen of your cloud office, and you just read from top to bottom, it would tell you what you need to do to build this business. So really, they just try to make it really easy for you guys. I know that when you guys hop on these trainings and stuff, it's like an immediate resource. It's a lot of information, lots and lots and lots of information. I don't expect you guys to know any of this stuff. All I expect you guys to do is just to get people on Thrive, and anytime that you guys need support, if you guys don't know how to explain something, learn, right? Find a mentor, find a mentor, lock arms with them, find somebody who you learn really well from what they say. Yeah, so any questions, guys? And yeah, another way we get paid, we have the other little bonuses too. So we have the VIP 800, 1600. We have the iPad bonus. The first 30 days, if you hit, in your first 30 days, if you hit 4K, they basically give you an iPad bonus. And it's really a production tool. So if they do that so that you have a tool to like focus on your business, like you can, you know, check your back office from your iPad. They actually pay you in cash. They don't actually send iPads out anymore. Auto bonus, 2 different auto bonus ranks. And the lifestyle getaways. So that is the very last way that we get paid. Aside from all those commission things that I showed you, you know, think about the little pie with all the colors. There were so many colors, right? 7 different ways there. These are the other ways that we get paid. The lifestyle getaways, I'm sure you guys have seen it. We actually go on 3 lifestyle getaways a year. You know, you can qualify as low as a brand promoter now, right? So we're actually in the running right now. If you guys go into your cloud office, you know, there's a lifestyle getaway right now. So as a brand promoter, you can actually qualify to go to the Huntington Beach one. You know, most of them are like 12K getaways, like 12K and up. But yeah, just build the dials, guys. Anytime you guys are just kind of like anytime you guys are like, what do I need to do? Just log into your cloud office and look at the dial. See how far you are away from like what you need to do. Like you need a certain amount of QB, and then that's how you would get it. Like, you know, like, okay, I need 500 QB in my organization, right? And oh, another thing I wanted to say to you guys is, you know, these compensation plan things and stuff, don't count your money before it's even made. Okay, so I don't want you guys to be like, oh, I need to know about the compensation plan before I start working. Or you know, I really should have said this in the beginning of this call, but don't count your money before it's even made, right? Just like trust your upline, trust, you know, trust your team, trust people who have already done it, trust the people who are like, you know, who are rocking this business, that you know, just get people on Thrive, right? So any questions, guys? I went over an hour. No questions, guys? Now is the time to ask.
Jackie, just to clarify, it's Susie again.
Yes.
To qualify for the iPad bonus, you have to hit your 4K within the first 30 days of becoming a promoter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So so yeah, 4K, it's basically 4,000 in sales in 30 days. So even if you don't actually hit 4K, like that dial is special. It's like literally set to a specific 30 days. So even if your dial's reset, and like, let's just say you signed up on the 10th, you didn't hit 4K by the end of the month, like you could still get that iPad bonus. Oh, is it, Lena? No, that's just 4K. iPad is inclusive to 30 days. Okay, so I guess I'll mention that too. So if you guys have anyone that comes on board after the 15th of the month, they actually get a little bit longer to hit their first rank. Okay, so yeah. But any other questions, guys? This call went on a little bit longer, but I know it's very necessary. If you guys have, like, I know a lot of new people come on and they're like, oh my God, I need to know about the compensation plan. I need to know every little detail. Like, don't, guys, don't let that be the reason why you do not like work. Okay, you don't need to know all of those things. All you need to know is that you get paid on every single sale, right? Yeah, you get paid on every sale. I need help with my 4K iPad. Okay, message me in private. I've actually never met you, so it would be a good time for me to meet you as well. I'd like to connect with you guys. Any other questions? That is all. Anything? It's month end, guys. Try to hit 4K if you guys are close, so you can get paid as a 4K all of next month. Okay, bye guys. Thanks for hopping on. I will get the recording out.